So as we discussed the concept of classes in Python, concept of object and concept of object-oriented programming. So now we are going to learn about some concept of object-oriented programming. Inheritance is the concept of object-oriented programming. So what is inheritance? So inheritance, you can understand the inheritance with a child-parent relationship. So if your father is owning something, and if you are having a phone, so if your father is having a phone and you are not having a phone, so if someone asks about your phone number, you will give your father's phone number to him. So but you are not owning the phone, but you are giving him your father's phone number. So this is the concept of this is the concept of inheritance. If you are not having something but your father is having something, you can also access that thing. In programming, you also use the concept. If your parent class, so we will use a class, you are having a two class, a parent class and a base class, a parent class and a children class. Parent class is also called base class, and children class is also called derived class. So if your parent class is having some methods and you are not having that methods, but you can access those methods and the properties of the parent class. So this concept is called inheritance. Let's understand this with an example. So let's say your parent class is class base, and your parent class has some features. So let's say we are having a feature. Let's say it is feature 1, and we are saying in this feature, so we are defining features using functions. So we are saying this is feature 1. Feature 1 is working. So we are saying feature 1 is working. So we will create another feature of base class. So let's say it is feature 2, and we are saying feature 2 is working. So now we have created a base class. If we create an object of this base class, we will say that base equals to, so we are assigning base object as like this. So we have created the object of base class. Now we are calling the, now we call features of the base class. You can call them using base dot that dot. So object dot dot, we are writing object dot dot, and you can see that we are having feature 1 and feature 2 in this base class, you can say in the parent class. Now let's create another class, that is child class, or you can say it is a derived class. So how can we create a child class? You can create a child class using this parenthesis, and you need to pass the class name of the base class. So we are using the coding strategy, you can say, for writing these codes. So we are writing uh, the first letter of the class name is capital. So we are creating a child class. This is a child class. So let's say def. Now we are having feature 3. So this is a feature of class 3, feature of class child, that is feature 3, and we will say feature 3 is working. Feature 3 is working, and now we will create another function, that is feature 4, and we will say feature 4 is working. So now if we call the, now if we call, now if we create the object of child class using child variable, and we are creating the uh, object of child class. Now if we call the functions that belongs to child object, now we can see here we are having feature 1, feature 2, feature 3 and feature 4, but we are not having feature 1 and feature 2 in this class. We are having feature 1 and feature 2 in the base class. So but child class is also, but child class is inherited from the base class, That's why we are having the function, that is feature 1 and feature 2 in the child class also. Using child class object we can also call them. So let's call feature 1, and let's say we are calling feature 1 and feature 4. So these of features, or you can say functions, belong to different classes, but we are calling we are inheriting class child from the base class. So we are having the properties or methods of the child base class in the child class. So you can see here we are having the output feature 1 and feature 4 is working. Let's understand the concept of that. In this we are having the concept, this is the concept of single level inheritance, because we are only inheriting one class from the base class. So let's say we are having another class, that is child 2. So let's say we are having another class, that is child 2, and it is all inheriting from the child 1. So child class. So now we are having one class is base class, and another is child class, and the third one is child 2 class. In this we are having feature number 5 method. So let's say print feature 5 is working. So if we create the object of child 2 class, uh, and if we create child 2, and let's say here we are having, so now we have created the object of child 2 class, and if we call the functions or the features of child 2 class, so we are not feature 1 and feature 2 and feature 5. So as we are creating the object, so if we call feature 5, okay, we are not, so we need to write child 2 here. So child 2 dot, now if we say we are having child 2 object, so now we can call feature 1, feature 2, feature 3, and feature 4, and feature 5. So child 2 is inheriting from the class child, and child class is inheriting from the base class. So in this child class we are having the features of the base class and the features of the child class. In the child 2 class we are having the features of the base class, of the child class, and the child 2 class itself. So if we call feature 1, we can call the feature 1. So if we call feature 2, we can call feature 2. If we call feature 3, we can call feature 3. So, and if we call feature 4 and feature 5, we can call them. So now run this, and we are having all the features in the child 2 class.